Murdered by Success, a Liz Lucas cozy mystery by USA Today best-selling author Diane Harmon. "Are you all right, Mrs. Monahan?" Elena asked kindly in her Eastern European accent. "Do you need anything? Are you having any cravings?" "No, I'm fine," Charlotte said. "I don't need anything." "Okay, but you need to get dressed. It will make you feel better. It is already 11 o'clock in the morning, and you're still in your pajamas. That is not good for the soul." Charlotte sighed. "What's the point, Elena? It's not like anyone's going to see me." Elena bustled through the room and drew the curtains open, exposing a bright sunny day outside. "That doesn't matter. You will see yourself every time you walk by a mirror. Anyway, why not take a drive? You used to love taking that car out." "My bump's too big now," Charlotte said morosely. That wasn't the real reason, though. In truth, she didn't want to see anyone, and she didn't want anyone to see her. No eye contact, nothing. She felt like she just wanted to sink into a deep, dark black hole of nothingness. Once she'd loved her brand-new Jaguar. It was purple, her favorite color, and had soft gray leather seats. Now, it meant nothing to her. Into the Fairy Forest, The Pan Chronicles, Book 1, by J.M. Stephen. "Wow," Pippa replied, looking around at the clearing, which was decorated with lace and muslin, shimmering white and colored lights, and silk tablecloths over carved wooden tables. "I picked the right night to come." "Oh," Queen Mob called, distracted by the tiny fairies dancing around her. "We have a wedding every night. The fairies enjoy weddings, and so we have them regularly." "Really? That's wonderful," Pippa replied. Where she came from, weddings were very expensive, and a couple only had one, maybe two in their lifetime. "Yes, yes, really," Queen Mob half teased. "Now, come out of that window and join us. I have nuptials to say." Once she was outside, Pippa stood in the back for the wedding. Fairies, being naturally small, sat in tiny chairs, as the fairy couple up front stood before a tiny flower altar, erected before Queen Mob, who, once she saw Pippa, began the nuptials. "And before you know, to keep all the places where you sleep, till the end where life turns grey, never will you decay. Now I pronounce you man and wife, till tomorrow as you start your life." She proclaimed, and the fairies cried out, cheering as they danced and sang to amazingly beautiful, fruitful music played on pipes by other fairies. Pippa danced with Queen Mob, who was the only one present who was nearly her size. She ate cakes and puddings, fresh fruits and pies. She drank a ripe red liquid that did not taste like anything she'd ever had in her world. It made her feel like she was spinning, as if she could fly, and at one point she climbed to the top of a tree branch and jumped all the way down. The Handsome Rancher on the Train, Mail Order Brides of Missouri, Book Number 5, by Susanna Calloway. "Now you're safe from him, Hannah." Billy took her hands in his. "You're safe now." Swallowing hard, Hannah nodded, then went on. "Then, last night, I was awakened by an argument from outside the house." Her voice halting, Hannah described Flanagan killing a man. Then how his mother appeared unconcerned about her son committing murder. She told of her escape, her panicked flight into town, and to Doc's door. She smiled wanly. "My feet are a mess, but they'll heal in time." "Once you've eaten something," Burl said briskly, "I'll help you get cleaned up. Then you can lie down and rest." I can't eat anything right now, Mrs. Morgan. Burl, please. I won't press the issue now, but wash and rest you will. Hannah glanced down at her dirty gown. I left all my possessions at Flanagan's. My clothes, even my daguerreotype of my father. Somehow we'll get them back, Billy told her, caressing her fingers with his. For now, Hannah, Burl added, my dresses may fit you. Billy, start loading guns. If Flanagan suspects she's here, he may bring all his hands. Billy nodded. Standing up, he brushed a tendril of Hannah's hair from her face. I'll protect you, Hannah.